Good afternoon. Today I'm going to present to you my portion of our play presentation for second grade, and my part were the current trends and issues of our stage. Our stage was pre-operational, which represents symbolic thought, which means that kids are starting to understand that certain items are symbolic, they represent certain things, and they're starting to make those connections. Students within the stage have gained new cognitive skills and are strongly influenced by an item's appearance. Children become accustomed to using objects when they are playing or pretending a broom is a horse. They are starting to become more accustomed to pretending, using their imagination, and using play to learn. It can be debated that students have knowledge of egocentrism and conservation, even though this contradicts Pigot's theory. Egocentrism is the inability to see situations from others' point of view. And according to Pigot, in this particular stage, children did not possess this skill, as well as conservation, which is when items remain the same even when you change them. For example, if you have a ball of clay and it is in the shape of a ball, if you flatten it, it's still a ball of clay, it's just flat. So its physical appearance has changed, but what it is and what the item represents is still the same. So Pigot believed that children in this stage did not possess these skills, but today it can be debated that they do have these certain skills. They can see situations from others' point of view, and they do understand that even though items are changeable, they are still the same item. Continuing on, I used a professional journal article called It's Playtime by the National Association of Elementary School Principals, and it was published in 2013. According to the article, research has shown that play-based learning is beneficial to young children, and we've been talking about this all throughout this course, how crucial play can be for children. And I, working in a second grade classroom, I can definitely see that. I can see all the benefits as well as some of the downsides to play in the classroom. We'll get to that. This type of learning helps students to engage in what-if thinking. It helps them to start to use their imagination, understanding that things aren't always what they seem. You can, different situations are different for all types of people, and they start to think, what if? What if this happened? How would that affect the situation? Cause and effect kind of deal. Some people believe that play can be difficult to assess, especially teachers, because it's hard, because play correlates with chaos to most people. And that's just, the way it is at home when your kids are playing. You're not really trying to assess learning. You're just, letting them blow off steam. It's the same within the classroom. We just have to be able to assess it and do it in a way that is accessible. The next one says teachers are fearful of play. I can relate to that. It can be really hard when you have 25 children that you're trying to assess and they're all playing. So I can definitely understand where that would be an issue with using play-based learning inside the classroom. But children are so used to playing that it comes so naturally to them that they're learning in their own environment and in their own way. And that's important because that helps us to see what they know, what they don't know, and what they're struggling with. Ultimately, play supports the overall development of children and teaches them creativity. Even though it can be hard to assess, even though it can be chaotic, it supports the overall development of children. And that is what the goal that we're going towards, is trying to increase their development, increase their skills, and get them ready for the next chapter. And so when they're so young, play is so important because it opens up our eyes to things we might not see when a child is sitting at a desk working on a worksheet. They might have, have different ways that they like to do that, but they're not allowed to because we put so much on structure and, schedules and all that. And I just believe that it's very important for children to be able to play in the classroom, learn that way. It just takes a little extra time and preparation to be able to do it successfully. And it also teaches them creativity, which is, something in today's world that is very important. It's not just about how smart you are. People also want to know if you can be creative. Can you create something out of nothing, something out of your thoughts? what you feel and how you interpreted a certain subject. So I believe that play-based learning is very it's very good for children, and it's very good for young children, especially who are just transitioning into school and learning the ropes and things like that. So that has been my part of our play presentation. Thank you.